There it is, the Eiffel Tower. Tall, iconic, and unapologetically Parisian. Love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. Rising 330 meters above the Seine, it's a symbol of romance, resilience, and, let's be honest, really long lines. But how much do you actually know about this iron giant? Today, we're diving into the history, design, and the best ways to experience the Eiffel Tower, without losing your cool in the queue. Let's rewind to 1887. Paris was gearing up for the 1889 World's Fair, and Gustave Eiffel, a man with a flair for dramatic engineering, proposed a revolutionary iron structure. It was bold, it was daring, and it was immediately hated. Critics called it a monstrous skeleton, a disgrace to Paris, and one particularly dramatic writer compared it to a smokestack. Charming, right? Even Alexandre Dumas had a few choice words for the tower. But Eiffel, being the audacious genius he was, shrugged off the shade and built it anyway. Fast forward to today, and those critics? Probably rolling in their graves as the Eiffel Tower rakes in 7 million visitors a year. Now, let's talk design. The Eiffel Tower wasn't just a statement piece, it was an engineering marvel. Made of 18,000 iron parts and held together by over 2.5 million rivets, it was built to withstand everything from fierce winds to public opinion. Its open lattice structure not only makes it lightweight but also gives it that elegant, airy look. It's functional and fabulous, a true Parisian combo. And did you know it wasn't meant to be permanent? The Eiffel Tower was supposed to be dismantled after 20 years. But Gustave Eiffel, ever the savvy negotiator, made sure it stayed by turning it into a massive antenna for radio transmissions. Genius or opportunist? You decide. Now, how do you actually experience the Eiffel Tower? The obvious choice is to go up, and yes, it's worth it, though the crowds might test your patience. The elevator ride itself is a bit like time travel, creaking its way up through the iron lattice to panoramic views that are nothing short of breathtaking. Once you're at the top, treat yourself to a glass of bubbly at the champagne bar. Nothing says, "I conquered the Eiffel Tower," like overpriced sparkling wine and a selfie at 276 meters. Feeling adventurous? Skip the elevator and take the stairs. It's 674 steps to the second floor, but hey, it's a workout with a view, and an excuse to eat an extra croissant later. Of course, you don't have to go up the tower to enjoy it. Some of the best views are from the ground. Start at the Trocadéro Gardens, where the Eiffel Tower frames itself perfectly in every photo. Bonus points if you get there at sunrise, when the crowds are still sleeping and the light is pure magic. For a more laid-back vibe, head to a nearby café with a view. Order a café cream, nibble on a pain au chocolat, and watch as the Eiffel Tower does its thing, standing tall and looking fabulous. And for a touch of romance, take a Seine river cruise. There's nothing quite like seeing the Eiffel Tower from the water, especially when it twinkles at night. Yes, it twinkles, for 5 minutes every hour after sunset. And yes, it's as magical as it sounds. Think you know everything about the Eiffel Tower? Think again. Did you know there's a secret apartment at the top? Gustave Eiffel built it for himself, complete with a piano and a killer view. It's now a museum display, but back in the day, it was Paris's most exclusive address. Or how about its underground bunker? Hidden beneath the Champ de Mars, it's a relic of the tower's radio transmitting days and a reminder that even Paris's prettiest landmarks have their gritty side. The Eiffel Tower isn't just a landmark, it's a love letter to Paris, to innovation, and to the power of proving your critics wrong. Whether you're admiring it from the Trocadéro, sipping champagne at the top, or simply catching its twinkle from a cozy corner of the city. One thing's for sure, this iron beauty never gets old. So grab your camera, your curiosity, and maybe a croissant, because Paris waits for no one, and neither does the Eiffel Tower. Discover the magic of the Eiffel Tower. Plan your Paris adventure today.